Hello and welcome to the UWYO Events Calendar User Training, presented by the University of Wyoming Office of Engagement and Outreach. This class will demonstrate the features of the UWYO Events Calendar, including how to submit an event and how to complete the post-event report. UWYO Events is the University of Wyoming's primary location for finding information about UW's campus and statewide events and programming. The goal for UWYO Events is for our campus community and the state to adopt the calendar as the one-stop shop to find UW programming. The calendar is located at www.uwyo.edu/UW/calendar. There are several other easy ways to find the calendar. From the university homepage, use the events link in the upper right-hand corner. Or also on the homepage, scroll down about halfway, where you can view the mini calendar. Click View All to go back to the main calendar page. From the WYO web page, you can use the UWYO events link on the left-hand side. The calendar features 5 different ways to view events: the table view, the list view, month by month, tile view, or map view. On the left-hand side, you can filter and search for events. Use the keyword search box, or scroll down and filter by event type, county, or audience type. We also have links to academic calendars, administrative holidays and summer hours, and Laramie community links. The main calendar page also includes the scrolling featured events display. Central scheduling selects events to highlight. When submitting a new event, you'll have the option to recommend your event for this display. If approved by central scheduling, your event will appear in featured events. On the main calendar page, you can also subscribe to events or to the calendar and receive a weekly feed. Or you can click on My Events to see which events you've already signed up for. Click on an event title to view the details. If you need a direct link to an event, go to the Details page and click on Event Link. This will give you a permanent, shareable link to use for email invitations, posters, and other publicity materials. See the submission guidelines for tips on obtaining a shorter redirect URL for longer links. Let's go back to the previous view. To submit a new event, click on Add a New Event. You will be asked to log in with your university domain account. I'm already logged in, so it's auto-populating my name and my email address. Now I need to add a phone number. Make sure you put in all 10 digits. And now select Laramie Campus or Off-Campus. The only difference between these two as far as submitting an event is with Laramie Campus, you're going to have the option of selecting your event venue from a list that's already been established. If your venue is not listed here, you can submit a new venue suggestion. If we choose off-campus, the screen will refresh, and then we'll have some different options, such as latitude and longitude coordinates or an address. If I wanted to put in latitude and longitude, for example, if I have an event located in a place where we don't have a street address or some other mappable address, I can go out to Google Maps, right-click on the location, select What's Here, click on the latitude and longitude coordinates at the bottom, This will open up a sidebar. And now I have some coordinates that I can copy. I go back to my submission form, paste my coordinates. I need to put in a title for my event, and I need to choose the moderator. This is the person or group of people who will approve your event, put it on the calendar, or notify you if there's a problem with the submission. If you have a department or unit level moderator, you'll select it here. Otherwise, just choose Central Scheduling. We want to put in our start date, time, beginning time, and ending time. Make sure your start date and end date match if it's a one-day event. If it's an all-day event, just click all day. If it's a repeating event, you can set that up here. And if I need to indicate a building and room, I can put that information here. Now we want to select the county. For a university campus event, select UW Campus. The screen will refresh after you select your county and bring up a corresponding list of cities. Wyoming and the United States are both going to be the default values for state and country, but you can change those. Now we want to select our event type. Choose one event type that most closely matches your event. Here's where you can ask for your event to be considered for featured events. If you have speaker names that you wish to list, put them here. And is it open to the public? If your event or program serves a designated or specific audience or is invitation only, select No. If it's open to the general public, select Yes. Here you can select your audience types. Select as many as you'd like. If you would like online event registration to be enabled for your event, select Yes. This is something that will be set up by the moderator when they review your event. Sponsoring organization is a top-level university organization, college, department, or unit. Once you select an organization, wait for the screen to refresh, and then a corresponding list of sponsoring departments and units will be available. Select the department or unit that applies to your event. If you have a sponsor website you'd like to list, you can put it here. If there's a fee to attend, select Yes, and put the fee information in the Fees to Attend box. List the contact name, contact phone, email, and department. Now that I have my contact information entered for the event, I come to the reporting section. This section is for reporting only and will not appear in the public view on the calendar. If you have this information at the time that you submit your event, please provide it. This includes anticipated cost, attendance numbers, funding sources, and amounts. This is also where you can enter co-sponsor information. For example, if you're working with a community partner and you want to add their information to the listing. After the event concludes, you'll be prompted to enter updated information for these fields. If you have an image for your event, you can upload it here, as well as listing an event web link and the description for your event. Now that we have our event description entered, we click Next to go to the review page. Here on this preview page, I can check all of the information that I've entered. I can click on the map link, make sure that the latitude and longitude or address that I entered is mapping correctly, which it is. And once I know that all of my information is correct, I click Submit. You should see a message at the top of the page saying that the following event has been successfully submitted, and then you'll receive an email confirming your submission. If you have other events to submit, at this point you can click Submit Another Event, and you'll find that many of the fields that you just filled in are still populated. Once your event has been submitted, a moderator will either approve it and place it on the calendar or notify you that the submission has been denied or is pending additional or corrected information. After an event concludes, the submitter will receive an email requesting the post-event report. The email will look something like this. The email reminder will contain the name of your event, the submitter's information, the event end date, and links to the form page where you can select the form that will allow you to submit your post-event report, and also a link to the event details page for your event. Click on the form link, and this will take you to the landing page for the post-event reporting process, where you can then select the form. You'll be redirected to a site called uwyo.edu/calreport. You will need to enter your university domain account information and log into this page. From here, you can select which form applies to your event. Most people will use the general form, which is the default. If you have a department or unit level moderator, check and see if there's a form that applies. We're going to use the general form. And here's where I can put in all of my post-event information. Event title, the end date, the actual cost or expenditure for the event, the number of attendees or individuals served, labor hours, and then funding information. Complete the fields, including at least one funding source and its corresponding amount. When exact figures are not available, enter the best estimate. Submit the report to make your data available to the moderator assigned to your event. Moderators receive their assigned event reports and manually transfer the data from the report form into the event record. All data collected will be available through the Office of Engagement and Outreach. Thank you for watching this instructional video on the UWYO events calendar. For further information, see the calendar use policy and the submission guidelines. You may also direct questions to Central Scheduling or the Office of Engagement and Outreach.